Why is my dog peeing so much? There are several reasons why a dog may be urinating more frequently than normal. It's important to understand the difference between a dog who is urinating and a dog who is marking. Urination is a form of communication, so it's important to understand what your dog is trying to communicate. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe to us for more update. When your dog pees, the first thing you ask yourself is, why did my dog pee there? The answer depends upon whether or not your dog was marking or urinating. Marking behaviors include peeing on objects like fire hydrants, mailboxes, and tree trunks. Marking lets other dogs know that your dog exists and that this particular object belongs to him. Peeing on vertical objects is your dog's way of saying, I live here. Urination, on the other hand, involves squatting and leaving a puddle on the ground. Dogs urinate for many reasons: when they're in pain, to cool off, because of an infection or bladder stones, out of fear or anxiety, and simply because they need to go are a few examples. If your dog is peeing a lot more than usual, there could be a perfectly simple explanation. If you've recently changed his food, he might be drinking more to compensate for the unfamiliar ingredients in his diet. The same is true if you've increased the amount of food you're giving him. If your dog is urinating more often than usual, it could be a sign of diabetes, kidney disease, or Cushing's disease. If your dog has been drinking more water than usual, it's also possible that he has diabetes, which increases the need to drink and urinate. Our dogs can't tell us what's wrong when they feel ill. Symptoms like increased thirst and urination are often our only clues as to what might be happening. It's up to us as dog owners to pay attention to changes in our pet's behavior and reporting these changes to our veterinarian when we notice them. Urinary incontinence can be caused by a variety of conditions, including urinary tract infections, bladder stones, hormonal disorders, and some medications. Diabetes can also cause an increase in urination. Dogs with diabetes produce more urine than usual because they're unable to use glucose for energy. Instead, their bodies break down fat to use for fuel. The byproduct of this process is ketones, which are eliminated through the urine. Dogs with diabetes may also drink and urinate more because they may have increased thirst and hunger. Kidney disease can also lead to increased urination because the kidneys are no longer able to efficiently excrete waste products from the body. Cushing's syndrome, which occurs when the adrenal gland produces too much of the hormone cortisol, can cause excessive thirst and urination as well as other symptoms such as hair loss and thinning skin. Reproductive disorders, such as pyometra or uterine infection, often result in increased drinking and urinating. What to do? If you're concerned about your dog's increased thirst and urination habits, start by making a note of how many times a day he urinates and drinks. Record this information for several days before making an appointment with your veterinarian. Your vet will conduct a thorough physical exam and look over your notes so she can make an accurate diagnosis. Hope this video helped. Please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.